The Comprehensive Ranking System, or CRS, is a point-based system that Canada uses to score and rank your Express Entry profile. Now, the CRS gives you a score based on some information like your age, educational level, language, and work experience. The Government of Canada regularly sends invitations to apply to the highest ranking candidates in the Express Entry pool, and if you are invited, you can apply for Canadian permanent residency. A good CRS score is in the range of 460 to 480, and if you're in that range, you can expect to get the invitation to apply for your Canadian permanent residency. So in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to calculate your CRS score for your Express Entry profile. I'll also share a few tips and tricks you must know to improve your CRS score. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, the first step is to Google CRS score calculator and go to the first link which says Comprehensive Ranking System. As you can see, it says this tool will help you calculate your Comprehensive Ranking System, or CRS score, based on the answers you provide below. Use this tool if you are eligible for at least one Express Entry program, if you haven't filled out a profile, or if you were invited to apply for permanent residency. The first step is to select your marital status. Hopefully, I'm still single, so I'll select never married. Next, we have to enter our age. It says if you have been invited to apply, enter your age on the date you were invited. Or if you plan to complete an Express Entry profile, enter your current age. What's your level of education? It says enter the highest level of education for which you earned a Canadian degree, diploma, or certificate, or had an educational credential assessment, or ECA, if you studied outside Canada. I had a 2-year program at a Canadian university, so I'm going to select it. Have you earned a Canadian degree, diploma, or certificate? Yes, and we will select our education degree. It says note to answer yes, English or French as a second language must not have made up more than half your study. You must not have studied under an award that required you to return to your home country after graduation. You must have studied at a school within Canada. Foreign campuses don't count. You had to be enrolled full-time for at least 8 months and have been physically present in Canada for at least 8 months. The next section is official language section, and it says you need to submit language test results that are less than 2 years old for all programs under Express Entry, even if English or French is your first language. Are your test results less than 2 years old? Yes. Which language test did you take for your first official language? I took CELPIP general exam last year, and in this video I share with you exactly how to pass CELPIP exam, so make sure to watch it. Next, you have to enter your test scores for speaking, listening, reading, and writing separately. Do you have other language results? No. Next, we have the work experience section. It says, in the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada do you have? It must have been paid and full-time, or an equal amount in part-time. I'll select 1 year, and it says, in the last 10 years, how many total years of foreign skilled work experience do you have? It must have been paid full-time and in only one occupation, NOC type 0, A, or B. So I'll select 3 years and more. Do you have a certificate of qualification from a Canadian province? It says a certificate of qualification lets people work in some skilled trades in Canada. Only the provinces, territories, and a federal body can issue these certificates. To get one, a person must have them assess their training, trade experience, and skills, and then pass a certification exam. People usually have to go to the province or territory to be assessed. They may also need experience and training from an employer in Canada. This isn't same as a nomination from a province or territory. So I'll select no and continue. Now we get to the additional points. It says, do you have a valid job offer supported by a labor market impact assessment? A valid job offer must be a full-time in a skilled job listed as skill type 0 or a skill level A or B, supported by LMIA, and for 1 year from the time you became a permanent resident. A job offer is not valid if your employer is an embassy or on the list of ineligible employers? I'll select no. Do you have a nomination certificate from a province or territory? No. Do you or your spouse or common law partner, if they will come with you to Canada, have at least one brother or sister living in Canada who is a citizen or permanent resident? It says to answer yes, the brother or sister must be 18 years old or older, related to you or your partner by blood, marriage, common law partnership, or adoption, and have a parent in common with you or your partner. So I'll select no. Finally, we can click on calculate your CRS score to see the result. Alright, it says all Express Entry candidates get a score out of 1200 based on 4 parts of the comprehensive ranking system formula. We invite the highest ranking candidates from the pool to apply as permanent residents through regular rounds of invitations. As you can see under core factors, we have 110 points for age, 98 points for education, 133 for language, and 40 for Canadian work system, which gives a total of 381 points here. Next, we have the skill transferability factors such as education, which has 38 points, and foreign work experience with 50 points, which gives a total of 88 points here. Finally, we have an additional 15 points for studying in Canada, which in total gives 484 points for our comprehensive ranking system, which is a very good number. Personally, I take any number above 460 is an acceptable number. So now that you know how to calculate your CRS score, I'm going to give you a few suggestions on how to improve and increase your CRS score. So you can increase your CRS score by 600 points through the Provincial Nominee program or PNP by applying for any of the PNP programs. You must first check out the eligibility criteria. Also, to get the provincial nomination, you must have an Express Entry account. Now, another great way to increase your CRS score is to secure a job offer, which can increase your score a lot. The best way to do this is by conducting a comprehensive online job search, and there are tons of useful resources on this topic. Finally, my last suggestion to improve your CRS score is to advance your education while you're in the Express Entry pool. Now, although educational achievements outside Canada must first be verified through an ECA or educational credential assessment, but depending on the level of education, for example, a bachelor's degree can be worth up to 170 points. Not only this is gonna increase your score, but also it's great for many potential employers inside Canada. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, make sure to comment below and I'll try my best to help you out. Now make sure to go ahead and watch one of these videos next because you don't want to miss them. For example, you can watch this video about how to complete your Express Entry profile. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.